Welcome back to the old stream farm expansion. Black Sheep Mining made this map like years and years and years and years ago. Oh, they did such a good job. And over the years, it has changed and molded and kind of changed. Yeah, things are different than the way they used to be. Would have never imagined using something like this back in Farming Simulator 17, that is for sure. And I'm sure that you guys wouldn't have it either. Today, we are picking right back up where we left off in the last one. So, make a deal with you. I will hang out and wait for you if you haven't seen that already. Just pause this video and go back. Ready? Break. All right, they gone? All right, they're gone. And we can really talk about the episode now. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Hey! All right, today we've got a lot of baling to do. We're going a little bit quick through here. We'll slow it down just a bit. We're picking up all of our hay bales. Now, in the last one, we made 3 very specific silage bales, just so we could kind of make up for what we didn't have. Just enough to make one more batch of 1 million liters of TMR for our cattle. Now, the babies are growing up. Do we have baby cows? I don't even remember. I thought we did, right? Yeah, they had babies. Right? No, they didn't. Who had babies? Oh, it was the sheep. They have not only had babies, but they have had a lot of babies. Goodness gracious. All right, reproduction looking good. Puberty going up, but we do have some cows. We do have some sheep here that probably need to be getting rid of. We don't need 600 head of sheep, but it would be nice to have like 400. That sounds pretty good. I'll take that. We have a lot of chickens now. That's for sure. It's like 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 chickens. It's too many. It's so stupid. And it looks like we probably have 2 more months left to go before we get any more cows. So that'll be good. Probably what we'll end up doing is getting rid of the cows that we've got, and then we'll just getting more. It's good to have those, especially after one set of little baby kitty cows. Kitty cows? Like kitty cats? Little baby cows. Yeah. Also, running through here. Oh, we missed a little bit back there, didn't we? That's all right. We'll pick it back up later. I was a little bit worried about this because this is really big swaths. Generally, the swaths of hay are a little bit smaller than this, but it seems like we're doing okay. We're not losing too much, so that's all right. I'm actually going to break off right here at the bottom, and we're going to head just to the left and a little bit now. Yeah! And we'll jump over here. I still have the lights on. I mean, it's the middle of the day. I don't need lights, but it is good to see kind of where the pickup is and where it's going to be. Let's bring it here, swing him around. Perfect. Love it. All right. So we're going to do a little bit more picking up here and see how many bales we can make. And then we've got some more work to do on one of the other grass fields. For the fields for the sheep. Yes, they need a lot of attention and care and all that good stuff. Speaking of, how much food do they have? 160. Why do they have hay? Oh, I gave them hay like an idiot. I forgot about that. We have this whole area right here. I've got our mower up there ready to go. We need to mow all of that and pick up the grass because that is specific for our sheep. So things are looking good. Drop it out and cool. So we got a little bit more to do. Don't worry about that. We made 16 hay bales through here, which is great. Did I do it all? I did, right? We did this other field over here? We definitely did. There's bells over there. All right, sweet. Oh, come on. I think I need a little bit more weight in the front. That thing does not grip. So we got 16 bells made so far, at least for the hay. That's in addition to the 3 silage. Again, don't ask. Let's get rid of that, and let's come over here. Let's hit these last few, and then we will be ready to pick these up. We're going to pick these up before we head into the other field, just because I don't want it to feel monotonous doing the exact same thing over and over. Sometimes kind of nice to break it up a little bit. All right, last bell's going out right now. That means we can, well, do a few things. Let's raise it. Let's fold it up. We'll turn it off, then fold it. There we go. Now, how many bales did we make? 25. That is pretty good. So we need 14 of those bales for each batch, and we need to make about 3 of those batches a year. So that is pretty good. Now we need to put this away because we're not making any more bales. Hey! There's the loading wagon. Sweet. I was wondering about that. You know, it'd be so cool if there was a Fent version of this. Am I missing that? Like, Is there a Fendt version of this? I have no idea. All right, well, drop it down nonetheless. We got it dropped. Kicking the grass into the middle. I think we're good to go then. Let's go ahead and make sure that our cruise control is set a little slower than that. I found like 13 to 14 works really well when I'm doing it. And then about 17 to 18, I don't know, it only goes 19 anyway, but about right here, this works really well for me when I'm doing it myself. So what I'm gonna do is we'll run our headlands, our passes around, if you will, on our own. Yikes, that turned out well. We'll do all of this on our own, then we'll come back around and go straight back and forth. Should be good, should be easy. So I've definitely made a little bit of a mistake. See, I drove around this whole thing like we drove around the other grass fields, splitting it up into two like that. But see, that's not gonna work on this one. Mainly because we need to come through with a loading wagon. We're just picking up the grass. I need it in one row, like this. I made a mistake. So then let's have a little bit of fun. Let's use something that we just purchased in one of the recent episodes. Right through here, this guy. So this is the Fendt 500, mainly the 512 Vario. Let's pick that up. Very good, very good, very good. It's still in Kubota colors. I know it says Kubota on there. I was gonna say, would be cool if it didn't, but that also isn't like that. You know what if we did black wheels? Can we do black wheels with this? Rear hitch, yeah. Main color. Oh, that's a lot of colors. Hi. That's Deutz-Fahr. That's not even close to Fendt. There's Fendt. Frame color. Yeah, definitely not what I want there. Go back up to there, but rim color. We did black. Yeah, change it up a little bit. Yeah. Those look kind of different. Nah, don't like that at all. Nope. Let's just put it back on Kubota orange. Oh no, I don't know which one's Kubota orange. Crap, nothing is right about that. But you know what? I'm just gonna get over it. Let's take this up. I'm gonna take the easy route and just kind of swing through here. Oh, I said we were gonna pick up the bales, didn't I? Yeah, we did definitely not do that. So there we go, nice and clean. Alrighty, let's take this, drop it down, and we'll start off about right here. And wow, does that color not match whatsoever. Oif. But this works. This is good. This is good. At least this will put everything in a line for us so we come back through with the loading wagon and we're good to go. This is exactly how we should have done it the first time. But I didn't. Alrighty, so now that we've done all of that, everything is looking good and it's all, well, the way that it should be. Now we can really get to work. Let's go ahead and line this up right about here and hire the worker, and should go straight down. Yep, they do. We are going to have to babysit them ever so slightly because we have to make sure that the swaths overlap, but that's no big problem. We've been doing that this whole series. Finally on the other side of the radio towers, and you can see how we've done. Doing very, very good. So this is going to go straight through just like that. Kind of overlaps it a little bit, and sometimes you get close, sometimes you don't on this centerpiece. But, that's all right. What are you going to do? It does also mean that the rest of it will be lined up almost perfectly, because I can actually do the rest of it on my own, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Fire workers, spin them around, and hire them back up again every single time. Drop it down, hire, go. And that is it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So everything is completely done. Also, wanted to point out, I kind of did this other than the overlapping. I noticed that I've been doing the grass work, like how you would do work with like GPS and Farm Sim 25. I promise I didn't try that. It just kind of happened. Also, we're gonna have to jump this because I can't drive through any of the crops and I don't have my header trailer. So, field 6 it is? Yeah, field 6 it is. Now we get to pick it all up, and before we do that, there is one thing that I am going to do. We're going to drive out down here by the sheep. I am going to sell some of these sheep because we do not need them all. There's way too many. 600 mouths to feed is too many. So let's find the ones that are the newest. So we got 19 months, 5 months, and 0 months. We want to take the ones that are 0 months and sell them all. Pretty good. We're supposed to be getting 20,000, but we get 14 after the fees. Not bad. I don't think we need to make up that 6 grand. We'll probably be okay. Let's be fair. And then let's start picking this up. Oh yeah. Now I absolutely love this loading wagon. Now there is one like this that is triple axle. This is the double axle version, the 75. And I've increased the capacities. Of course I have. And we've also got a larger pickup area here. So you can see it picks up a little further than it should. I believe it's a 4-meter pickup instead of a 2.5 or 2.7, something like that. It's much larger just so that I can drive straight down the middle and know that I'm not missing anything. Works great. Up to this point, I would say a little bit more than halfway done. We're at about 200,000 liters. I do not know, nor do I remember, how much I got the last time I did this. So this is going to be as big of a surprise for me as it is for you, unless you remember. Do you remember? Hey, let me know. All right, well, not as much as I thought. We definitely were not halfway full. Not even close. As it turns out, 276,000 liters is our final take from this. Pretty good, but no, not what I thought it was going to be. The good thing is, at least with this, we've got enough to give our give to the sheep, and for the sheep to be completely happy. So let's come around here. Let's feed them. Should be the second door. Yep, right there. Back it around, and they'll be good for probably another 1.5 years, something like that. Next time around, we should be able to take all the grass fields that we have and split them up half and half, silage and hay, and be good. Alrighty. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. There we go. We'll take a look real quick just to make sure these guys are all right. 442,000. They need 240 a year to survive. So that's definitely going to last a good amount of time. That also explains why the loading wagon was in this particular area, because I don't really use the stuff that's in here. So it works perfect. All right, let's back up till we hit the wall. There it is. Pull forward just a little bit and drop it down. Now we need to go pick up our Bell Auto Loading Wagon. That's going to be able to pick up all of our hay and our silage bales for us. See, can we flip it around? Oh, no, we can't. That did not work out at all. And we're just going to start way over here. There we go. There is 1, 2, and a whole bunch more. What did I say? We made like 24 or something like that. There's a lot of hay bales here. So this isn't all of them, but while we're here, I've already picked up all the bales from these fields right here. I'm just gonna drop them off over here. I feel like that's probably the easiest thing to do. That way we don't have to pick them up and then come all the way back over and then pick a bunch more up and then come all the way back over. This is easier, much easier. Bam, there it is. All right, couple more hay bales and we're good to go. The last one. Bam, got it. Alrighty, so we've picked up all of our bales, and it's a good thing that we dropped off the others. We definitely didn't have enough room for this. We had enough room for, I believe it was 5 or 6 more. This is 8, 10. Crap, can't count. We'll bring these over here and see what our final numbers are. I am super happy with this harvest. This grass harvest was great. It also did not line up with the harvest for the other fields. So I was able to actually like do stuff today in game that I don't normally get to do all of it at different times, which was great. All right, so 32 hay bales, 34 straw bales, and 14 silage bales. All right. One thing I do want to check real quick is straw. Man, we have gone like, what, 2 years, almost 3 years in game with like 400,000 liters of straw. Granted, we put the straw, if you put straw in a mixing wagon and you have the straw harvest pack enabled, it turns it into straw pellets immediately. But straw pellets go further than regular straw does. And it's also a really cheap way to get straw pellets and make a whole lot of money if you need to. As a matter of fact, I've considered making some of those and selling them. I don't know. I said I wouldn't sell the bales. Come on. All right, a couple things we need to rearrange here to get that plow out of there, because now we have completed our harvest portion, but we've still got a very fun portion left to go, and that is creating these new field setups. So we are going to be taking all of the grass fields and combining them, other than the other ones that I'm not talking about. You know what I mean? So I'll show you, we are not going left. What we are doing is going right. So from here, if I could show you the map, we are going to be plowing up this whole spot, this spot, and this spot, combining 6, 7, 8, where's 9? I don't know. 10, 12, 13, and 11. Where is 9? It's kind of like the one field that's not over here. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's weird. Whoa, 9 is all the way over here. It's a farmland. Oh, that's weird. All right, well, nonetheless, we are going to unfold. Let's double check and make sure. Allow create fields. Yes, please. And drop it down. Now, I don't want to go too fast. We actually want to go nice and slow for this portion. So I think about 4 or 5 miles an hour, something like that. We might get a little bit close to some of these areas, but that's all right. I don't want to go super duper fast and mess something up. So straight through here. And that is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, all right. We have now combined some fields. I'm going to save the game because I do not want to mess this up, not even a little bit. Spin it back around, and we are going to head up towards the top of the field now. And we are just going to kind of follow this along to where the field was. And we're definitely going to get a bunch of those rocks in it. That's okay. Not a problem whatsoever. Also, this tree up here is going to go. We are going to be using, the delete objects inputs. And I'm just going to get rid of it like that. It's so much easier to do it that way than any other way. So that's what we shall do. Next is going to be this. We are going to plow up the area at the top of the field so that we can combine both of these together. We're going to go about 4 miles an hour again because that seems to work the best. Just straight across, nice and easy, nothing crazy. We still have an exit out of our field there because this is a grass field. And we're good. There it is. All right. We'll drop this down. We'll get that. And then we need to plow up all this area up here all the way over to this field. And we are good. This area we can fly because we can obviously see where we're going. And if we make a mistake, well, guess what? We can just plant right over. It's going to be okay. That is very cool. Very, very, very cool. And we should have a nice little triangle here in the middle. Don't go too far. And then all we got to do is hit this. And then this part is done. Next is over here. We're going to line up with the side of our field there. Drop that down and just kind of go across. Almost straight across. There's also a chance that we may have to do a little bit of landscaping right there because it might even be too close. I could care less about being too close, at least for this this portion. There we go. Good, good, good. And we are also going to try and get fairly close to this. You can see I've mowed that section, but it's still fine. This is going to be real slow, but I am going to let the worker do this on their own, at their own pace. I was going to say once we get to the end, we'll go nice and slow and take it easy, but it looks like the worker's going to quit. So we'll take it over. We're going to go out to about right there. Yes, it is a little bit far out towards the road, but again, I'm okay having a grass field really close to the road. So drop that down. Don't hire the worker because we don't need to do that. Oh, I got way too close to the road there. I'm going way too slow. Oh, man. That is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. We can go through and paint that area. That area didn't do what I wanted it to do either. That's the line I want to be on right there. It's kind of hard to see. Back in Farming Simulator, was it 17 and 19? If you're going slow, you didn't have a lot of this dirt particles and stuff like that kick up, but certainly do now. Speaking of now we can kind of speed it up just a little bit. Yes, these are areas that we have run before, but I am going to seed out just a little bit further than we had done previously. Now, this is where I really want to combine these fields, but it's going to take a little bit more work and effort to get everything lined up. So for now, we're not going to mess with that, and we're just going to combine these two fields now. Should be able to drive backwards pretty quickly. Yeah, 19 miles an hour. That'll certainly do the trick. Yay! We do have all of those rocks and stuff in the middle, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to deal with that yet, but we've got them. Sure do. Does anyone know how to get rid of those? I have no idea. Oh, I figured it out! Painting! Painting works! Hey! All right! We're definitely going to have to come back through here, but painting works. This gets rid of the rocks. Hey! Okie dokie. Well, we can just paint this in a grass texture. Probably should have painted it something else, but whatever. And then up through here. Yeah. Oh, man. I wish I'd have known this. I was going to say before now, but I guess it wouldn't have really helped before now anyway. This is cool. Okie dokie schmokey. Yeah. I think to about there is fine, and we'll just go right out to that. Where's some other areas where I had all this? Yeah, through here. Oh, man. All these rocks and stuff. Yeah, definitely going to have to plow this up again, but hey, who cares when you get rid of these rocks, which are way, way up and away. Oh, now this is good. This makes life so easy. There we go. We got that solved. Now we got to go back over here and do this one more time. However, hey, it's nice that this actually works. Goodness gracious, that saves me so much trouble. Now for the difficult part. Again, save your game. You're going to want to do that, especially if you're doing what I'm doing. We do have some trees up here that need to be removed, we should say. They're going to be all up in the way, especially if we're going to be running fields here. So I'm just going to go through and delete these as I go. So, yay! Little jump there. It's kind of fun. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, that one doesn't need to be deleted. All of these are good where they're at. So now we can turn delete objects input off. And the next part is going to be, well, difficult in a way. We have to go through and soften all these areas. We're going to have to try and bring these areas together. And that's going to be easier said than done because this whole area kind of dips down. There's, a bit of a hill here. So we're pretty much going to have to just ride this line solid, go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until it is all smoothed out, all happy, all kind of flattened out, and it's just perfect through here. That way it feels like one field. It doesn't feel like you're going downhill. After you've done that, I highly recommend that you go back and forth like this because this will also bring in the other field together and it'll feel like one even more. So you get way more grade between one area to another. So when you look, it doesn't feel like it just abruptly changes. And then, now that we've done that, let's go back over here and smooth this out even more, bringing it more in line with the other fields, and just do that nonstop. So this is going to take a lot of time to do this and do this right. So I think now's probably going to be a good time to say thank you for hanging out with me. I have a lot of work to do, and I'm not going to bore you with me going through and smoothing out fields. So what I do want you to do is come back for the next one, because in the next one, we're going to be putting seed in here, and it's probably going to be about time to start a harvest, which is going to be a lot of fun. Soybeans, baby. It's going to be fun. We'll see you then.